All right, so here, this is, I think, our first elimination match of this MTGO Masters Season 2. Um, and what are your thoughts here on these opening hands?
I mean, I
Oh,
like D00mwake hand. I'm not sure on Martin's hand though, but
yeah, so Doomwake, having those Surveil lands is pretty important. Because he's got a lot of mana acceleration there, but no um digging or card draw effects,
yeah,
essentially.
no payoff really. Just a lot of ramp. And we see in Detective Phoenix.
Yeah, that's a fun card because if you discard it, you can just, start casting it right out of the graveyard, give something haste.
Just bash in.
Yeah.
So we see a wish from D00mwake's side.
Okay, I'm guessing he will want to keep that because that is an action card, but
Bend it.
I'm wrong. Okay.
No.
I would have
Surprising.
thought, yeah, I would have thought any sort of
Me too.
yeah.
Like,
Anyway.
yeah, I think at this point, like anything that does something besides a land or a ramp, might or mana might want to keep. But also haven't played this deck in a while, since this new iteration. So
Yeah, because also the wish, on turn 3 or 4, is only going to cost you 1 mana, but he did draw a glimpse. A
impossible.
glimpse. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of card draw.
So this is. I have a feeling Martin's going to try to set up something sweet here. He's looking for Hollow One.
Yeah, yeah. Is Goblin? Okay, there's Burning Inquiry. I just want to see Burning Inquiry. I don't know why. I just want to see it go off.
Well, he has to cast it because he doesn't have a second land. So,
Great. Okay, what happened?
oh, he
Okay,
did find a Hollow One, no land, but
okay. And D00mwake lost his glimpse
oh
and
wow,
his
that's
land.
so sick that Doomwake did lose the glimpse there, and he's back to
Wow.
just complete air.
Yeah. What a silly card. Usually cards like that don't see play, but because of Hollow
Wow.
One, we're seeing it
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. So I think there's another Surveil land in the list for Doomwake. If there is, at least that seems pretty important here.
Yeah, I imagine there is. His deck doesn't start until like turn two, anyways. Most outside like Strike It Rich, everything costs like 2 mana. So
So instead of playing Ruby Medallion, he's playing Double Strike at Rich. I probably would have just played another Ruby Medallion there. Because it's gonna if you set up a nice turn, just having two of those is pretty nice. It's probably kind of not super relevant, I'm guessing.
no, I mean I think it is like you said, like if you were to draw like a glimpse, right? All those spells are reduced by 2. Glimpse only costs 1 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually agree with you, but again, I haven't played this deck, so maybe there's a reason to why he's doing this.
So he sees a
Just we see.
Ral. Yeah.
Hmm.
But can't keep that.
Yes, that doesn't do anything.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah,
that's a good one.
that is a good one.
Ren's Resolve is going to exile top 2 cards. He's exiled Past in Flames and another Ren's Resolve.
All right, so
Oh man,
this is yeah.
here we go. All right, I guess we're gonna do it.
Yeah, so this is where I think you can still play another Ruby Medallion here. I guess there is no actual full-on mana acceleration, which is the weird thing, which is why I would have rather had the Ruby Medallion in play from last turn here, just would have made things a little bit easier, but, um, Ruby Medallion into Past in Flames with 1 mana available. Yeah, I guess he's not gonna play necessarily the Ruby Medallion yet, or he doesn't need to, but
We cast in the Ren's Resolve. We see Raw and a Mountain.
then I think there's a third card hidden, maybe hidden down there, underneath the Ral.
Past in Flames, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Past in Flames, right. Okay, so no, ritual effects.
Mm,
So that's kinda you
kind of
can
rough.
yeah, you can Past in Flames for 2 mana, and then Ren's Resolve again. If he hits
Yeah, I
a
feel like
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you want to cast this Pass and Flames, at least get in the graveyard. Worst case scenario, you just combo off next turn. I don't think. Actually, maybe you probably die next turn. Never mind.
You could have also glimpsed to get tokens, I think, for like some blockers, potentially
True, yeah.
not lose. And then you would have the Past and Flames in the, because I think the Past and Flames gets exiled here, no?
Let's say cast it, yeah.
So that's kind of a problem, right? Because even if you
Yeah.
play the Past and Flames here and you don't win, it's still in the graveyard for next turn.
You just gotta live, yeah.
I guess he's gonna play it here. But I think if you were gonna play it, you would have rather just played it and like played Glimpse or something out of the graveyard.
Well, now Pass Flames cost 2 mana, so you can cast it. He has 1 mana. He has 2 mana left over.
Oh yeah,
He's passed. I guess it's he has 1 more turn to cast it.
Oh yeah, he does have 1 more turn. All right, so that never mind. Forget everything, I guess. Although Martin might just win here, anyways.
Yeah, doesn't that menace? Yeah,
the adepts.
They both have menace. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this game. Yeah, Xaxes.
Wild.
Huh.
All right, that was a very fast game.
Yeah, I wonder if that Passing Flames gets cast if there's a road to winning there. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should go for it there, right then and there, I guess. I see Martin bringing in
Damping Spheres for sure. Surgical Extraction is one of those weird cards where it's like something, but it doesn't necessarily.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward because without Thoughtseize, it's even more awkward because Doomwmake's using Wish to essentially just get for all his win cons and everything. So
I would think Doomwake would want the Nature's Claim because it not only deals with the Damping Sphere, which is probably the most annoying sideboard card, but it also it also gets the Hollow One. And I think is Phoenix, is that an enchantment? Not sure. Anyways, I think yeah, it's, I mean, either way, I would think that disenchant effect would be what you would be looking for.
he brings in the braids, but
okay. I mean, a braid is also good. It's probably
right, but one's better than 2.
Yeah.
Maybe he's worried about the green sources, but I don't think that's it. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why braids and no Nature's Claim here.
Yeah, because the games tend to set. Maybe they don't slow down. In theory, they do, but the Hollow One deck is still pretty aggressive.
Yeah, and I feel like you just want ways to deal with Damping Sphere, especially if Martin can make you discard your braids or whatever by.
I always find myself cutting the Strike at Riches kind of just like as just like a generic like, all right, get out of my deck card, but I don't know.
No, I think you're right. It definitely seems like the weakest card.
That was a quick mulligan. Yeah, Doomwake made a quick mulligan. I think.
Yeah, it's terrible.
He put back. Oh yeah, because he's on the play. Of course, he doesn't need the cavern.
Yeah,
he was thinking of siding out the cavern and then didn't.
Yeah, I think he submitted though. Then last second she was trying to switch it, but it was too late.
This is a pretty good hand from Martin. I mean, the Burning Inquiry potentially does quite a bit.
There's the Adept.
Like imagining next turn going Adept and Nethergoyf, and then
the following turn going off.
Yeah.
You have to be careful though. This deck can go off really fast as well.
Yeah.
Doomwmake's deck can go crazy really quickly.
And as you say that, there's a Damping Sphere, so that could change things. It does kind of hurt Martin here as well, though, if he casts it.
Yeah. Martin's probably thinking, do I have time to play on pressure, then cast Sphere next turn, or do I cast Sphere this turn? And play safe, probably.
Yeah, I think with that medallion in play,
kind of have to.
But like Damping Sphere, while it is good against Storm, it still is just slowing them down a bit. And Doomwake does have access to the Abrades in his deck. So unlike Say Martin was to have Soulless Jailer instead, because I was testing for the Pro Tour and like I was like, oh, do I want Spheres or Soulless Jailer? It's like Soulless Jailer just completely shuts everything down. Whereas here it's like he can still impulse, he can still dig. It's gonna take
Yeah.
him a little while.
A ritual, another medallion.
Oh, he can't really
Okay,
cast either of those, really.
yeah.
He could play another impulse.
Or so yeah. Another impulse here or surveil.
Yeah. Presumably next turn he wants to play that other ruby medallion first.
Yeah. I imagine so. A
Like,
medallion kind of helps a little bit versus the sphere.
it is true that holding on to the impulse is kind of unintuitive, but you do have something you already want to play next turn. So like I could see some hits that would be a little bit annoying.
Manamorphose. Another impulse. So we have medallion, impulse, ritual, and the Manamorphose.
Yeah.
No way to deal with the here. Next turn I can see like a medallion and another impulse again. Trying to find a braid.
Yeah. If he goes Manamorphose, I think he might be able to go medallion, Manamorphose, and impulse. Not sure.
It's too much math for me.
Yeah. Mhm.
Let's
Well,
see.
so
So
the Manamorpho, yeah, I think he can do it because he can do all three here.
this Martin is holding up the masters here.
That's a good point. The Martin could have gone Burning Inquiry or Nethergoyf. But he saw the Manamorphose, so that's probably why he held up the Bowmasters.
Yeah. That makes sense. If it's exiled face up.
I guess it doesn't really matter if you play the Medallion first or the Manamorphose, but I think you do need to play this other Ruby Medallion.
I think you're right.
And actually, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would tempted just to that turn just
Actually, I think
medallion.
it did matter on the sequence because if he goes Ruby Medallion first, the Manamorphose only costs one. I'm not sure. To Storm is it's complicated, but I felt like he could do
No, I
all.
think you're right because if he was medallion first, he metamorphose, but then the next spell costs 3 mana.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
his medallion still though.
yeah. Because now he's not going to Medallion. Okay, he found a braid, so that is a good find.
Yeah. I
He's
guess now
going
we
to
just
lose
sit
the
until next turn.
Medallion. Going to lose the Medallion, but I guess he doesn't really need it. He can play the land, pass, and then have a braid.
Maybe he just wants to kill the. He wants to dig for the sphere and just kill the sphere instead of.
Yeah.
Which also I guess makes sense. Instead of trying to fight the damning sphere, just destroy it or look for the answer to kill it.
And to be fair, he is looking like he's in really good shape. So he gets rid of that damping sphere. You should have the tools to get there on the following turn. Martin can still do a little bit of digging though. He's got that burning inquiry that could. The thing
And
is he can't really cast 2 spells per turn. So like if he
yeah,
were
that
to
sphere is hurting him now too. Yeah.
yeah, he can't find lethal this turn, even if he. I guess if he finds maybe there is a lethal here. If he finds a hollow one and he would have to maybe find hollow one and discard the Phoenix, but anyways, he's gonna go maybe somewhat in theory safer.
Ooh, Bowmaster's is gonna shoot him too. That's so sick.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Wait, how much damage is that?
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Is that lethal? That's one because it's Brewmaster shoots for 3. Brewmaster grows 6 here.
Oh yeah, that is lethal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right.
It's already a query, baby. Well, I guess I mean.
Well, he can abrade. He can still abrade. He's.
Oh yeah. Not you want to do, but you might have to.
Oh, that's brutal.
I mean, I think you have to abrade the Brewmaster, right? If you don't, you just die. So.
Yeah, and he can still draw into something because he's. So yeah, he has to. He has to abrade. I mean, he could technically let it happen and kill the Flame Blade Adept. He's probably not.
Yeah. No.
What? Oh yeah. Okay.
So.
So wish. Wish. Oh, I guess he probably kept the Nature's Claim in the sideboard as a wish target. That makes sense.
See.
So he could go wish, Nature's Claim.
Ah, that makes sense. You're right. Yeah. Smart. I like how we're solving this puzzle.
Yeah. Yeah, everything is kind of but he's still. This is why I would have liked to have the second Ruby medallion out here, but I guess there was no way to get it out.
No, I'm also a fan of just double medallion, but now if we wish, cost 2 mana. Claim will cost. I mean,
2 mana.
Yeah, then we ritual for 3 mana, which we're 1 short, right? Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, that second medallion really mattered.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it here. I mean, he could wish for like empty the Warrens or something like that to try not to die, but
What if we wish for Time Walk?
I guess he couldn't even cast empty the Warrens. Oh no, he couldn't. Which one? The take an extra turn card?
And lose the game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you still have to deal with that spear though. It's rough.
Yeah, no, I mean that was probably the best option, right? To do that.
Just top deck something.
Well, because you also have the Passing Flames, yeah, and the yeah, no, that would make sense. The Gambit.
Yeah, but still, like you said, if there's another medallion here, you could just do that and kind of go off next turn.
Yeah, although to be fair, if he played the other medallion, he might have just been dead last turn because he wouldn't have had the braid. So
braid, that's true, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's a tough spot. Sometimes with these decks, it's like you're just missing. Feel like there's something, but
so he wished, he claimed it. Okay, so he's gonna block, I guess. Oh, he has a rock. He's gonna block.
But he's got Martin's got Burning Inquiry here. That has to be
lethal. Yeah, it's really close.
I guess he can play the Phoenix first and just
Isn't it better to just play the Goyf and discard Phoenix? Then I guess you might discard it.
Yeah, I mean you probably just play a land, but it doesn't matter. I think if you pitch the land, then you might not be able to play the Phoenix.
Wild.
Yeah. Okay. So you're up against